and welcome back to Kotlin with Compose. I'm your host Sanjay, and today we're diving into one of the most exciting part of Jetpack Compose, that is basic animation. So why animation? Animation helps bring your app to life. They guide user attention, provide feedbacks, and create more delightful experience. And with Jetpack Compose, animations are not just powerful, they are super easy to implement. So as you can see, I have already created a project called basic animations. And so let's remove this boilerplate code and we'll be getting started with our basic animations. So let's convert it to box. And let's remove this. And now let's add some content alignment to. And alignment the top center for now. And let's create another composable. And let's give it a name animate box size, and let's remove this modifiers. And for now let's create a variable named expanded, and by let's remember mutable state of false for initial. And let's import this by, and now create a val size. We'll be animating this size for initial, and animate dp as state. Okay, so let's import this and set a target value here, and if expanded is true, then we will size it to 200.dp. Let's import the dp, and if it is not expanded, then we will make it size 100 dp. And to implement, so let's add a box here, and also the modifier and modifier dot size, and we will be putting this size here. So, and also, and now let's add a background color, so it will be visible to us. So create it blue, and also let's add a clickable on which we will toggle the expand behavior. So now let's see in our app so how it will look. So let me run this into my device. So what we have done is like, okay, so I have not mentioned this in our main activity, so let me add that here. Animate box size, yeah. And okay, now let's run this. So you can see there's a blue box here, and let's tap there, and you can see it's changing its size. So now let's add some more detail in here. So now let's try to change its color while expanding. So we can do that by creating another val for color and by animateColorAsState for this time. Previously we animated the sides, and over there we use animateDpAsState, and now we are going to animate the color. So we are using animateColorAsState. So let's import this, and it also takes the target value. And so if expanded, we will be using color.blue, else we'll be using color.red. And let's change this background color.blue to our color. And now let's again rerun this app. Let's retry, and it should be, yeah. So let's change it. So you can see along with the sides it's changing its color too. So now let's add something more, like we can also use the animateVisibility, which will be used for to appear and disappear any content that's within it. So let's see them. So animateDpAsState, and this visible will be toggled by the expanded. So if expanded, it will be visible. And let's create a text and write hello Kotlin with Compose. And also let me give font size to 20 SP. Let's input XP and let's rerun. So while expanding, now you can also see the color too. So let me retry, and here you can see there is hello Kotlin with Compose. So while expanding, it will show the text, and while contrast, it will be gone. So let's add some more interesting thing in the animateVisibility, that we can also place some transition here, like inter transition and also the exit transition. So for inter transition, let's create fade in, and for exit, fade out. And let's rerun this app. And I think there is some problem with this Android Studio, so it's telling me to retry every time. So there we go, and we can see the fade in and fade out effect in our text. Okay, so these were the basic animations that we covered in this video. If you enjoyed this tutorial, don't forget to like, subscribe and share it with your developer friend. Drop your animation experiments or questions in the comments. I'll be happy to check them out. So till next video, happy coding.